It was the classic cattle call usually. It was a room full of kids. You'd show up after school, 2, 3, I'd get out of school, whatever it was, 3 o'clock. My mom was sitting out front. Beep, beep, come on, get your ass in the car. Hurry, run, run, run. We got to get over to Culver City. I'm going, where the hell is Culver City? I have no idea where Burbank. We lived in Hollywood, so I knew nothing of the suburbs where the other studios were. And so that would be my afternoon activity. Rather than going to the playground, we'd speed off to some place where you'd go into a room, there'd be 50 kids sitting there, and you'd sit there and you'd try to do your homework or talk to somebody. And you'd usually go in, have your whatever reading in front of the director or the producers. And then you'd go, you did get the part. A lot of times in those days, they would just either say, oh, we love him, we're going to hire him. Or sometimes you'd hear, a day or two later. That was it.
Did you enjoy the audition process?
Yeah, it wasn't all that bad, but I didn't like the waiting part. I liked performing. I liked getting in, and showing off or whatever it was, that I was going through my mind. But that part of it was sort of exciting and a little bit of a rush. But sitting in a room, just whatever, 8, 9 years old, you got all that energy, and they want you to sit in a chair or do your homework or read a book, and and you just want to explode after you're there for about an hour and a half. And it seemed like there was no time limits. You could just sit there for days. It felt like waiting for your name to be called. But that's they've kind of improved that a little bit, but it's still pretty much the way it goes.
Did you see the same kids at the auditions over and over?
Yeah, there were the regulars. Yeah, you would see the Bobby Crawford, and you'd see Bill Mooney and Mark Hamill and Ron Howard, Clint, I guess, too. There was all the kids that eventually sort of found their own series, Butch Patrick on the Munsters. So, yeah, there was a group of kids that you would go, oh, there's Charlie Herbert. Gee, it's either him or me. That's usually how it went.